So I just wanted to bring you guys another update video on these Duramax door panels. If you haven't seen my previous video, go back and check that video out. It shows me doing the door itself. This is the grill inserts I built. These guys are all done. I still got quite a ways to go on these door panels, but check these things out. So what I did here, this is 3 layers. The first layer, if you remember back, I made this piece of wood. I copied that to a piece of gloss black acrylic. Then, while I had the masking paper still on while I cut it, I painted the edge of that acrylic red all the way around. Simple paint pen will do the trick down this thing. It wasn't exactly the color I was looking for, so I went around and did it again with a shot of Acrylic red, which turned out beautiful. It's a little tedious. You got to go all the way around that first layer and paint everything while it's still masked off after you've cut it out on the router. Now down here we have a second layer. This second layer is based off the first layer, only it's enlarged on the inside right here. This is wider than the first layer. So I cut this out of clear acrylic after I did the black, and that attaches underneath, and the gloss black sits on top of it. Just like that. So that's how I get that second layer. The second layer is made of clear so that I can fire LEDs through the side of it and try to make it light up. I already have the LEDs in the door, so I had to make sure this height was perfect to line up with the LEDs. So this is grill mesh that I pressed. If you remember some of the pictures I posted, the parts that came out of this template, I shaped on the router. And it gives you this little thing right here. It's a 45-degree angle right here. It's nothing exceptional. Then you take some grill mesh. I tried to get mesh that matches these Rockford speakers. The tweeters have mesh on them, so that's what I was trying to go for. You put mesh over the top, and you build another template that goes over the top of this. It's backwards. And then you press the two together, and boom, you get a 3D mesh effect. So it raises the mesh up all the way down. It's really cool. So that's the third layer on here. Now underneath, these things need to be spaced off the door panel. So I cut some of these on my laser. These are just 8mm by 1/4 inch acrylic strips. Use acrylic glue and glue underneath this to raise this up. So I got those all the way on this one. Here's a little shot of the back. This is all held on with double-sided tape. I have special tape for acrylic to acrylic surfaces. The grill mesh here is held on with 3M double-sided tape. Huge roll. Cut this stuff down, put it on. It's really good for vibration. You don't want anything vibrating on any of this grill mesh, so you got to go, the whole circumference has to be covered in 3M tape. And then press those two together, and you get this. So these two are done for both the front doors. Now in this window down here, we are doing a Rockford logo. So same way I did this. I have 3 layers of acrylic, red, clear, and black. This thing's super tiny, and it should light up when the LEDs are on. So this guy goes down here in that spot. So let me show you how this all is going to fit on the door and give you an idea what this is going to look like now. Let's grab this and this. Alright, so right over here we have the door. Now I've already built this, and it's ready to go for upholstery. So take you over there with this. So here's what we have. This guy goes on here just like this and sets exactly high enough to clear the speakers surround, keep everything spaced off, and the LEDs are down buried in this edge. Now let me take you in for a close shot so you can check this out. This is how it fits. Super close. I knew what I was building from the beginning, so I measured all this for upholstery to fit. Once I'm done, you'll be able to vinyl over it, and it'll still fit the upholstery top and bottom. So there we have it. That's how she's looking. Now I got to do black here, and then we're going to do the red trim here. This is a tight fit for all this. So I'm almost there, and then we'll get the total picture. I want to get these LEDs in and see how that looks after it's all put together. But yeah, that's where she's at. I will do another video when we get this thing totally wrapped up and put together with some lights.